quad merger.
Right. Okay. Do you think
Oh,
stream is running? Maybe. I don't know. Is it?
let me check. I'm gonna get water. Hold on.
This is my group chat. I don't want to live stream that.
Okay, I've got water.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm showing the wrong stream on my own side. That's why, I think.
You want to announce to the Trazc Institute that this is happening?
Yeah, I just gotta fix the stream here and make sure it works as it should. Let's do that. That just gives me my game. Fuck yeah. Where do I have? Why does that keep happening? Does it create a stream, or is there like a stream I can use? Trazc Interview. Yes, there we go. Default key. Should work now. Yes! Great.
There you go. Well done.
It's just it's super confusing. I don't know fully how OBS and YouTube Studio work. That's my problem. It's in announcements, by the way, if you want to.
Good. Have you published it?
Yeah, I'm publishing it now.
I'm just ping everyone and there you go, I see it.
Yeah. How nice isn't it to be able to run Stoneworks with shaders on? Are we back to peak? We might be. Probably not. But hopefully this, as you said, hopefully this does fix it. Fighting Flames joins the stream immediately and goes, and it instantly goes Arcanix.
What did we expect?
Yeah, exactly. Are you in? Did I not mute global? What the fuck?
Oh no, they fixed
it.
They
it
fixed
unmuted
it.
everything for me. What the fuck? All right, are you at? My mic is quiet again. There's no way my mic is quiet again. Like I can see the input volume. It should not be quiet. Check your settings. Oh yeah, no, that wasn't me, Aviv. That was Dread has a crazy loud keyboard. Increase.
Yeah, you hear it?
All right, I have my mic like right by my mouth. It should be fine. I'll do this, Dread. If it's
just
too
it's just
loud,
extremely loud for me.
yeah,
me.
yeah. We'll have to bring it down. I don't know why. I don't know why it gets like this on stream. But are you in game now?
No, I'm number 12.
Ah, get Q bypass, man.
No, I will at the world reset.
Mic quality better than previous streams. I'll take it, I guess.
Let me tune into the stream on my phone so I can see what people are saying. But
they're talking smack about you, Dread.
oh my god! I better. Tim. Oh, Tim's here.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim. Tim, can you post an announcement in Arconia?
Can't you?
I can, but I can't be bothered. Also, I posted too many at everyone's recently. Get it. Start the interview. No.
Start the interview. As soon as Dread gets on.
Okay, I'm at Tool Shop. TPA Eldrick.
Alright,
Where
so
are my wives? Oh, the tab looks so beautiful. It looks really good.
In the stream? Or...
No, no. The tab.
Oh.
The senior dev and the support is all nice and bright now. Gold rank colors changed and it looks nice. Okay, we're here.
All right, so I'm thinking you give us a tour first, and then we find somewhere to sit and talk.
Okay. Well, have you got the texture pack on?
The Stoneworks one.
Yep.
See. Yes, I can see your point.
So this is the technically the University of Ashipol, and it was built a long time ago by Trazc, who built the rest of the city, and we have claimed it as the home for the Trazc Institute. So I'll give you a small tour. If
Okay.
you come to the back here, we have 2 classrooms on the back, and all of the classrooms have this kind of layout. They fit how many people? 8 people per classroom, and they have a nice big blackboard
Yeah.
for any sprays you want to put up, and that's very cool because you can spray things, because that's extremely cool. Let me hold on. There's a is that a band? Yeah, okay. It's just
No,
fighting
that's
flames.
that's
Who is
fighting.
I was
He's
gonna say.
fighting. We can see you. Your aura is. We can see you.
I was gonna say. then I saw his username. Like, oh, never mind. Okay. Anyway,
Hard to be stealthy when you shine.
exactly.
All
That's
right,
the
go
problem I have. I have as well. So there's nothing back here. Up here, though, however, we go 2 floors up first, and we come to my beautiful library, which I have. It's a public library, and all these books clickable and readable. And it's my personal big collection of all the books I've collected, of all of the many moons I've been here. And you can come all the way back out the outside.
We got some philosophy here too. Oh my god,
Yeah,
is
we got
that my
philosophy here.
book? Crazy.
Oh, it might be.
Huh? That's awesome. Small shout out to myself then.
Exactly. And you come out this way. Yeah, Fighting Flames is sniping the stream.
Stream
great.
sniping fight.
And then in here there's 2 more classrooms up here, and that's it.
Phenomenal.
That's all.
Very nice.
That's the Trazc. That's the University of Ashipol. Oh my god, he's aura farming so hard. Oh my god.
You have somewhere where we can close a door so fighting gets locked outside.
I can invent a door. What is this?
Okay, no.
Arcanics.
Catcrow
no.
Chronicles W. Yeah, for real.
Let me have a drink.
Right.
No, we could just go in a room, I guess.
Yeah.
I need to build myself an office. Really.
You should, yeah. Alright, so...
It'll be a little, I'll take a seat here. You take a seat next to me.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright,
That's
so...
nice.
Okay. I'm just not gonna look that way. I just realized I need to, hold on, let me start. I'm recording with flashback too, so we can edit this after the fact and put it up. I got Yodrick in my sights. I'm the stream sniper. Maybe we should go to the spire. Hide in my room.
Yeah. Let me teleport to you.
Move off. Slash LA spawn.
What is this?
It's the
We have
spare.
another stream sniper.
It's shit.
It's Tyler. Tyler's. Oh, okay. He's not a
Ow.
sniper. He's a S
Fucking-
tier. He's a.
I need
You
to
just yes.
sniff.
You haven't for 3 days. Oh yes.
To make sure you smell good for camera. Right. Okay. I don't have any chairs.
It'll
in
do,
my-
okay.
in my
Thank you.
office, but-
This is just my hair and makeup employee.
I see. I don't have one of those.
Yeah.
I should probably get one.
you
Explains
don't
why I
need
look. It explains why I look so crusty and old. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You get it. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be a little shit. I'm gonna do this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just realized I need that to get up. Wait, no.
Oh dear.
Okay, never mind. I do need that. Fuck, do I?
Oh my god.
Dread's fucking dying. Alright, you can TP to me. Alright, so we'll do it up here. And then I'll just break this elevator block.
Mm-hmm.
That would be safe from fighting flames, Arcanics. Can we take a step aside while I fix it?
Safe from the organics. What is
There we
this?
I'm pretty sure I lost the wall there, but whatever.
Okay.
As long as I have the ember.
It's pretty dark in here.
Um,
Carb. What carbs here? Oh my god.
Hell yeah. I can't.
Hello,
Oh, I have
Carb.
top chat turned on, so I can't see everything.
Hello, Carb. Carb, what is this skin? What is this?
For the replay, trust. No, I don't actually need that for the replay because we're using what's it called?
You can change it.
Yeah, we're
Change
using
the
flashback,
time
so
of
we can
day.
change that afterwards. Okay,
Yeah.
so kind of curious, how did you come up with the idea to start an institute?
So, okay, me and Bobby have been political partners for a very long time. Since basically we both started Abexilus at roughly the same time.
Mm.
And if you know anything about our history together, you know we had some turbulent times in the beginning in the beginning of our Stoneworks experience, dealing with rowdy leaders. And it came to us when we moved to Arconia in refuge out of the rowdy leaders of Kedjafros, that we realized how much of a brilliant system Arconia had.
Right.
And we wanted to influence the rest of the world in not really dictating what ideology they should be having, but rather, okay, Lee, yes, Chaos, Lee, it was him. And we didn't really want to dictate what people should be doing, but rather how they can do things better in the ecosystem of Stoneworks.
Okay. Okay, so so you started. What about Arconia was it that you especially
Oh.
How the fuck? Wait, actually, how?
You teleported him in.
No, I
He,
didn't.
he appeared on top of you.
I didn't TP him in. What the fuck?
He's been here the entire time. Oh. Okay.
There we go. That's
Um,
almost been solved.
Ukrainian Dreamer, Mr. Dread, what's your opinion on the Great Arconian Party? I have mixed opinions on the Great Arconian Party. You are Donald Trump.
So is the main goal of Trazc, the way you created it, a thing about governance and laws? Is that like the base idea?
The base idea was free and accessible knowledge more than anything.
Okay. All right. So how do you structure your courses?
So the basic structure for the courses which we've done so far is there's 2 years. The first year, if you complete it and you pass a test or some kind of examination, coursework set by the professor, decided by the professor, then you earn a diploma, which is awarded by the Trazc Institute awarding body.
Right.
And if you go on to, then afterwards, year 2, which you can only achieve by doing year 1, because everything in year 1 teaches you how to do everything in year 2.
Yeah.
Year 2 is a bit more hands-on, a bit more practical, writing more, getting involved in more countries more, across Abexilus. And after that, you receive a doctorate.
Okay. And what can these then students do with the doctorate? Like how does that contribute to them? What realistically can we see?
Realistically, it's just it's a lot of LARP, basically, the doctorate and the diploma. But I'm of the belief that regardless of whether, because I'll be publishing the curriculum regardless publicly, anyone can read it. I'll just be teaching it to the students who I've picked, who've been accepted. I think regardless of whether you've achieved the qualification or not, I think I'd like to see that you've had some extra knowledge put into you and you think about Stoneworks differently, which is what I want people to do.
When is my FPS? Okay. So how would you ideally see them people think differently about Stoneworks?
There's a lot of things in the mechanics of Stoneworks. I'm especially appealing the target people who I want to teach would be newer people who have less experience, obviously, in Stoneworks and how mechanics of the server works. So I'd like to see people who are interested in real life topics like politics, governance, not be so restricted when it comes to joining nations. So they see Zalatra, they can see it's communist,
Right.
and so not be so restricted into I have to join a nation that already has an ideology, but I don't really know how to set up my own one. I can't really be bothered because there's no advice out there on how to create your own nation properly in a way that will actually stand up to the test of time
Right.
and be prosperous. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
Make
Sure,
sure
Dread
Dread
smells nice.
Yeah.
Good. All good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Make sure he has the deodorant. Okay. So essentially, you want to create like a practical and applicable guide. I'm doing bunny ears, by the way, in case you weren't watching the stream. To actually creating something long-lasting on Stoneworks, like
I'm not really long lasting, but more enjoyable if anything.
enjoyable. Okay.
Yeah. And yes, Tim, a class on how not to become Lenoria.
Okay.
That's basically it.
You yourself have teach law, don't you? Can you explain that a bit?
I teach the law course, and the law course is in development right now. So I was building a textbook earlier, which I will probably share later. Yes, I teach law. That's one of 3 courses. The other one is governance, who I'm looking to kind of merge together because there's a lot of overlaps, and the students who have been accepted into the law course are also interested in governance, and they obviously can't do both at the same time.
Right.
So me and Bobby are looking to kind of merge them together a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Right. And recently you went out and made a statement about wanting more people for the Trazc Institute. Can you kind of explain to our audience what exactly it is you're looking for and how they can apply their knowledge or their curiosity to the Trazc Institute?
So we're looking for people who would like to, or have a lot of experience in Stoneworks, who've been playing for a while, and who are interested in the Philosopher's Guild, who know about the Philosopher's Guild and the way the Philosopher's Guild works, so that they can effectively transfer knowledge onto newer people who don't really know how the server works. Again, like I said before, appealing to the newer demographic of Stoneworks players. I had a list of people who we wanted. So you'd be recruited in as a researcher, and your job would be to. We have a new channel called Ask an Expert, and we've had a couple questions already, and you'd basically be responsible for answering questions on your subject knowledge, the things you have knowledge on in Stoneworks, and you'd have the opportunity to tell people about what you know and how they can do things better. Basically, free knowledge if you need it. So we want people who know about the brewery plugin. That's a thing that a lot of new players want to learn about, are really interested in. I especially was really interested in the brewery plugin when I started. It's a thing you can do on your own, and it's an interesting thing to do and figure out. So we want people who know about brewery, world building. It's a big aspect of Stoneworks. People need to know about it.
Yeah.
The history of Abex and Rathnir and Eldom and beyond, because it's 5 or 6 years now since Stoneworks was created, and there's a lot of history and a massive wiki fandom site, and there's a lot of stuff to scrape through. And I know I didn't even touch the wiki until a couple months into the time I was playing Stoneworks. So if you hear about lots of new players hear about Yimu Audel, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know it's the oldest nation, but what's so special about it?" You can ask someone who knows more about the history of Rathnir and Oldham and Abex, and you can go, "Hey, I want to know more about this," and they can tell you in
That's
simple
awesome.
ways, and then send you to the right places. Also, conlanging is always interesting. We have a course on conlanging which is being taught by PD6. Shout out to PD6, he's brilliant. And even if you have a cool story to tell, this is what got me into the Philosopher's Guild, my cool story which I was telling. And I encourage a lot of people to tell their stories as well.
Right. Let's see. I have some questions still. I'm quite curious about something for sure. Let me gather my thoughts real quick. The thing I find very interesting is that you could potentially, if you play your cards right, be the set standard for how institutes work on Abexilus. Is that kind of an ambition you have?
It's definitely, we've discussed this. I've discussed this with you before, and I think it's definitely the goal right now in the institute to make sure, because obviously the point of the institute is to expand, have free knowledge accessible for everyone, not behind a paywall like the intellectual guild.
Right. I think it was like 50k per course there.
Something like that. I don't know. I was there for a bit, didn't like it, and yeah. So free accessible knowledge, not behind a paywall. We're willing to work with anyone to make this happen. We're not against having other institutes. Obviously, we're all for having other people teach things, other universities, as long as we can work together for the common goal of education in Stoneworks and making people more knowledgeable on how it works and how they can be cooler, basically.
Yeah, totally. Gotta be rad, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Put on the snazzy sunnies, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who?
Fucking Glitch is here now too. Glitch, are you watching the stream?
Where is tea?
Downstairs.
I don't have tea, but I have cookies.
Glitch, actually, are you watching the stream or? I don't think he is. I think he just showed up.
He...
Yeah.
I'm here,
no,
carbohydrate.
He's not in the stream.
He's playing with carb.
What? Oh my god.
Everyone loves playing with carb.
Alright, I solved that problem. So what do you think about the idea of pushing educational standards onto your course lectures? Is that something you do, or something you want to do, or are you just gonna go hands off and let them do their thing?
I definitely, if we want to be the sort of gold standard of Stoneworks institutes, we'll definitely need some kind of system, and the Philosophers Guild PPS2, if I recall correctly, the publication standards. I was looking to make something similar for the Trazc Institute, and I believe if we were to become the standard institute style, then it would be the perfect way to have it spread across Apex.
Totally. So the reason why we developed PPS was for the guild, but if you're using it in the, are you using it in the institute?
Yeah, we will be. If anyone was to publish any papers out of our courses, then we definitely make sure they're using PPS too.
Yeah, and that's pretty good because we require this of any institute we work with in the guild, that they use our publication standards, and this makes it very transferable from institute to institute, so that students at one institute can go to another and have the same kind of set of skills for academia as they might have at Trazc.
Exactly.
But what we have in the guild is we also have a huge shout out to Infrapaxis for writing up two different ways to rate courses, both from one from the student's perspective and one from the teacher perspective. So we're gonna be using that to kind of help you rate. And
yes.
Are you excited about the ratings actually? Like what do you think that might bring to you as an institute?
I've had it in mind while I was writing my curriculum how I can effectively teach it to a standard that everyone will know what they're talking about by the end of it. So yeah, I'm definitely excited for it.
That's good. Because we want to also promote competition within, or healthy competition within institutes. Because that will ultimately just lead to a higher standard in itself.
Exactly.
We have very uplifting music right now when you're telling us about how epic the institute is. So, Trazc Institute, do you have any ambitions about expanding it further outside of Arconia?
I was talking to the Chancellor of Arconia this morning about a potential partnership. Let me find the message, because it was very interesting. Arconia have now launched or passed some kind of law. Yes, not bigger Arconia, Tim. No, they've now passed a statute saying. Let me find it. It was basically in the announcement. Here it is. It was to all businesses and dreamy Arcodians. The Chancellor of Arconia, are proud to announce the latest programs being established in the great nation. So there's a business program, which is a fund, which the Arconian government will provide you resources, capital, investments, and promotion for a company, which would encourage people making small businesses in the country, which is good. And the Public Works Fund, which is to recognise the hard work many of you put into Arconia's many development projects run by the state. So I talked to Pans, the Chancellor of Arconia, earlier about whether the Trazc Institute would qualify for this, and he said it would do, and he'd be interested in providing building materials, resources for expanding the institute into building more institutes around the world. So yeah, I think it's definitely a thing that's not so far that it's unfeasible, but I think it's definitely something that we'll want to do in the future.
And if we offered you to be allowed to use lecture halls here at the Spire, would you accept that? Because we would love to allow you to host things here too, if you wanted.
Of course, yeah. Just like we'd love to host things here, but we don't have the space for it. So the Public Works Fund would provide a space, which is great.
That's awesome. I would like to bring up some questions I see here in chat. So first, Infrapaxis is asking, are there any plans to expand the institute to more fields or disciplines?
Right now, we are kind of limited by the number of governors we have. So it's me, Bobby, and PD6, who are kind of the leaders of the institute, spearheading what we do, and it's just the three of us. We haven't run any full courses yet. We've had lectures and researchers come in, but
Mm.
it's gonna take a little while for things to get moving.
Right.
But when things get moving and we know that things are going well, we definitely will look to expand it to things like arcanics. No, I'm joking. Things like
That's good.
who knows? Botany is a very interesting thing that lots of Stoneworks players. It's a niche which lots of Stoneworks players like. So learning how to create that kind of thing, so lore type things. The reason why we don't have more disciplines is in courses is because the way the institute is structured, and I don't think it's a setback. The way the institute is structured is that you're recruited as a researcher, and then if you do good work and you present yourself well, you are offered a lecture, and then if you run a lecture well and there's interest, you will be offered a space as a professor. So
Right.
it's all about building up a um, a a kind of reputation within the institute.
Got it. Okay. We got a question from Tiny Tim. Says that he would love about book learning to do book writing. Is that something? Because we've actually talked about. Oh my god, the muting does not work on Stoneworks. Um, it, we had a talk the other day about, and you've announced this, that you're doing courses in, or workshops. Why am I doing this? You're doing workshops in writing, right? Will that include also creative writing?
I
Towards
think
like lore and such.
it could definitely. It's any writing. I won't limit it to just writing papers or just writing law. It will be any kind of writing anyone wants to do, and it would be every Sunday. However, last Sunday I was not free, and this Sunday it's Easter Sunday,
Mm.
so we won't be able to do it this Sunday. So next Sunday, or maybe throughout next week at some point, we'll put in maybe one or two writing sessions, so we can kickstart that project.
We have a question from who was it that asked? I'm gonna need to scroll and chat. Somebody had a question. Oh yeah. Let's see. We have the question from Mr. VP about whether you are hiring or recruiting right now.
Yes, we're always recruiting. We're always looking for new staff members, and as I said before, you'd be recruited as a researcher. So if you have any knowledge on anything from the list of lore, world building, knowledge of Abexilus or Rathmir history, brewing, economics, you've run a country before, you have interesting stories to tell. We need you, and we want you, and we want you to hand. If, for example, one of our students wants to write a paper, we can come to you. If someone from the Philosophers Guild wants to write a paper, we can come to you, and you'll be able to tell whoever wants to know about the subject, which you know more about, and other things like if you wanted to become a lecturer, then you'd be offered a place as a lecturer if we think you're doing a good job answering everyone's questions, helping out.
Mm.
Yes.
What about standardizing curriculums? Not like making standard curriculums, but like having a format which people can base their curriculums off of to like maximize the efficiency of their classes. Would you do that? And if in that case, how would that look?
Okay, in writing my do you mean in literal a literal format, or as in over the entire course how you want to
Like
how you want to be teaching it?
yeah, and like how, yeah, the second one there, because like how can you ensure how would you ensure that a course has the contents that it should actually require, and ensure a good teaching environment through a well-written curriculum for a course.
Okay, well, just like how I said you'd be offered a place as a professor, we'd obviously have seen the quality of your work in previous
Hmm.
in the previous time you've been with us, and we judge how well we think the course is going to run based on how you've been hosting lectures. We'll attend most, if not every lecture, which happens at the institute,
Right.
to keep a track on how well it's looking. And as for the structure of courses, it won't be purely coursework. It won't be purely written or a comprehensive reading. It will be structured in a more informal way, but still in a rigid, precise way. When you have this week we'll be learning about the terminology, and that's it. Next
Yep.
week we'll hold a mock trial, which is what I
Right.
want to do in my course, and I'd like to see a mix of practical elements and written elements and
Mm.
reading elements taught, and make sure, obviously, that it's up to guild standards. And if the guild wants to expand its standards into including how courses are structured, we'd obviously be willing to host that.
Yeah. The thing is, if we were to enforce a standard for like teaching, that would still be like via you. We would probably ask you to write up that standard in that case.
Yeah.
Because I'm not an educator. I'm kinda getting into it, and I will be getting into it a bit more with this channel and everything kind of surrounding it. But what I'm thinking it is just good. From what I can tell, you still want to like ensure quality, of course.
Mhm.
So I assume, will you be have like a review, like a board of reviewing to review like curriculums and actually like review them like case by case
Mhm.
before
Uh,
approving, or
Yeah, that will
yeah, okay.
be mostly among the governors, which will
Right.
stay the three
Mm.
professors who've been here from the beginning, me,
Yep.
Bobby, and PD6. And I trust them both to peer review everything that they do
Mm.
before they do it with me and each other. So if a new professor was to be recruited,
Mm.
it would be highly scrutinized, but not
Right.
critically. We wouldn't be saying, you got to do this, you got to do this.
Mm.
Be really relaxed, be really,
That's
we'll
good.
help you do this, all for the common good of
Yeah.
education.
Oh, timed out.
Oh, yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
I
I
can
didn't
see,
time out,
we
but
can
I saw
see
you took
Stonian
time out.
vanish. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's the first time we can actually see staff in vanish in the.
Server excellence. Oops.
Oh wait, I'm not even writing in. I'm writing in global chat. What the fuck? That's not what I want to do. That's supposed to be muted.
I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah.
How can we see Stonian? Crazy.
I guess something happened with the plugin. Um. Right. I'm kind of curious. Are there more questions in chat, or should I continue?
Let me see. Can I economics? Yes.
Yes. Can they
Did I
economics?
reply to you? Did I even reply? I don't think I did. That's unfortunate.
Ah. Well, can you?
Uh,
Can he economics?
of course.
Mm.
Of course.
And for courses, let's say somebody's learning something. Is there a possibility for like joint courses where two professors can go together on one course and teach like the different classes depending on like their specialities surrounding that course?
Yep. So, the course governance and politics, or just I think it's just governance, but we changed it to governance and politics because it sounds better. That was designed by Bobby, However, it required a lot of law stuff.
Hmm.
So, obviously, government stuff has a lot of law involved with it, and that would be my specialty. Bobby being a more political person, being involved in the government of Arconia more politically than I have been, and leadership roles more than I have. He would take, and we planned from right at the beginning when we designed the courses, right from the beginning.
Hmm.
He was going to be leading the course, and I would be his assistant professor. I think it's even listed in the course thing that it's taught by us simultaneously.
Right. Do you? Okay, that's awesome. Do you think it would be a positive thing if somebody who applying to do or to be either a researcher or a lecturer to also have previously published works? For instance, if we take, for instance, Infra, if he wanted to do a course, would his papers in the guild lend to that on like his resume, basically?
Mhm. So yeah, so you don't need obviously a resume kind of thing. But we ask, like I asked to ask someone for uh, what they're familiar with, nations they've worked in.
Mm,
They applied for government and politics
right.
researcher role, and they'd simply just listed their nations that they've been a part of, the nations that they've been in the government of, they've ran, and things they know about. They know about the law of Yerki. That's a strange nation name, but they know about that,
Right.
and I'm assuming that they'll know more about that. But yeah, obviously, having a published researcher would definitely help you
Right.
get into more like higher up roles as a lecturer quicker.
Yeah. Um, what I can suggest as not to like just to actually yeah to continue glazing the guild, what I suggest
Oh yes.
what I would suggest is if we take for instance if you're looking for is like actually going to publications we've written, see what they've written, and then go like okay, do I want this person helping
Mm,
us with research, and then just hitting them up. I'll
mm.
mess. I'll just. I'll. No, I won't message anyone. I'll let you do that. That's your thing. Anyone with a
I can
scholar
just
role has written something, so you can just kind of
yes.
ask them. Let's see. Infra asked, could the institute organize research groups, like providing resources, administration, and organizing people into research groups to work on specific topics?
Yes, that was an idea I had yesterday
Mm,
when I was designing, or it was a couple of days ago when I was designing the structure, um, writing it all out. Obviously, it's still in its early days, so I still have to write out everything that the institute will do, plans on doing,
mm,
and is currently doing. But that was definitely an idea I had that and Yodrik, you suggested the idea of stipends
yeah.
at some point,
Yeah.
and me being obviously the richest person on Abex, I have plenty of money to play with.
Yeah.
I would definitely also with the fund which I'd been offered access to in Arconia,
Mm,
I'd use money from that to pay lecturers a
that's
small amount of money as an incentive, and I'd also pay researchers to get into their groups, which are assigned. They all have ping roles, so you can ping them in the Ask an Expert channel
mm,
if you have a question on it. So I'd organize them into their ping roles and ask them, guys, are you interested in producing a paper? There's a
yeah.
monetary thing in the name of the Trazc Institute. Obviously, as a joint paper, you'll all be split this amount of money. Enjoy, and you can write it,
Where
and then that would lead to better roles as a lecturer. Yeah.
mm, will these will researchers themselves or students be allowed to apply for a research grant so that they can like so they present to your leadership, this is what we
Hmm.
want to do, can we get a hand?
Uh, as I said before, obviously, all in the name of education and access to resources. I definitely consider, if not from the fund, out of my own pocket,
Right.
providing resources obviously to an extent. I'm not sure to what you might need resources for. Maybe building a project for an experiment, research. I'd obviously be more than happy to provide resources either through the fund, the grant, which we're going to be given at some point, if everything's looking up, or at my own pocket for this, if they produce good work out of it.
Why am I getting... Ah, that's weird. I'm getting things from Sorare for some reason. Okay, whatever. So there was another, because what I've been thinking is, of course, the guild I would like to support with you guys with money. We aren't the richest guild out there. I think because of it, and it's all because of the Spire. Because I think I've spent 600k on the Spire total. We have like 700k, so if people want to donate to us, you are free to donate. And you might be wondering, what do these donations go to? Well, I got lava chicken on Spotify. Wait, give me a sec.
What?
It would, any donations would go to institutes. It would go to stipends. Also, something we also want to offer you institutes is we already do help like censuses and that kind of. Thank you, Tiny Tim Stuck, for the
One coin.
We already offer this to our members, but we'll offer it to you too. When we do ANATs for research that requires census data and such, so we usually do ANATs that, and we would do the same thing for you. Just a quick question we got here from Infra is, but Socrates or me? I would, because I'm not dead. By the way, Yodrick, when is the next stipend winner gonna be announced? Well, the current one, which I forgot to announce, I'm gonna announce that today or tomorrow, is Clades for his paper
Yes.
reflections on positive emotions. The next one will be announced between the 20th and the 25th April. But the same thing, we've been talking about stipends with institutes, and would you... Oh, thank you, that is actually pretty generous.
Tim, yes, well
Tim.
done, Tim.
So what I would... if you were to make any stipends, what would you make?
We do them just as I said, for the people who wanted to, who come to us, ask for money, and then I give them more money afterwards if they do a very good job. I don't think it would be a fixed amount. It'd be more like a bonus on any money that they're paid already.
Okay.
Especially lecturers, they'd be paid a small salary under my own pocket to be teaching.
Yeah. Because we announce every month our stipends, and the thing is, if you give a stipend to someone for something they've done, we will be announcing that too, because you are basically our babies. The
Arconians are buying out the guild.
No, if anybody bought out the guild,
according to plan.
If anybody bought out the guild, it would be Tempanon for donating 500k.
Oh, he would. Yeah.
He donated 500k very quickly. Also, thank you, Mr.
We love
40,
Dr. House.
40K.
Dr. House, I see you watching this. Well done. Good job, man. Good job.
But
Restart.
I'm thinking,
A restart.
is there gonna be a restart? No.
Oh, in 30 minutes. Okay.
Ah, okay, well that's fine. In 30 minutes, yeah. Let's see. What do you think? what do you think the Trazc Institute, like, do you think it could do you think it could have a positive effect on Stoneworks as a whole, and if so, what? Like, ideally.
I mean, I don't expect it to expand that much, so it has a large effect on Stoneworks. But ideally, I'd like newer players to be able to access a friendly community of people who genuinely want to help in the name of helping, instead of, here, I want to recruit you to my nation, do work for me, and I'll just keep your house being active.
Yeah.
I want to teach people how to efficiently run a nation from by teaching them from like the source, people who've been doing this for a long time, who've seen what works and what doesn't work, but who might not have had a platform to do this before. So ideally, I want to see people be more motivated to create and spread their wisdom. Basically, lots of people have a lot of wisdom which they weren't able to spread before, which I found out. But yeah, ultimately the goal is to have more people inspired, have more people doing what they want to be doing. Viva the Revolution, Viva Arconia, Viva the Philosopher's Guild. Yes.
Yes. Who are we revolting against? Lenoria again?
Yes, again.
Yes, okay. Right, there was something you said there, and I thought of something, and then I blanked. Sorry about it. Is there anything you yourself would like to bring, like any topics you yourself would like to bring up?
Ooh. Who knows? Let me have a think. Nothing comes to my mind. I think we covered a lot of everything. I would like to see more people coming to not just us, but other institutes, supporting other institutes. I'd like to see people creating their own platforms after being with us, and I'd like to see at the very end of this, my ultimate goal is to see that people that this has had an impact on people. That's the end goal. If I see this has happened, then it's gone well. The plan has been a success, and I can sleep easy knowing that I've helped more people than I have before.
That's great.
That's the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
That's all I really have to say.
Yeah. And ultimately, for us in the guild, we would like to help you with that. We want to be like the entire thing, like not originally what we set out with, but as we started growing, it became kind of we want to be a center of, learning and sharing information, and through the institutes. Firstly, I think that you guys doing this really lifts a load from us. And can really help us with that. But also, the way you are structuring it, the fact that you're taking it very seriously while also providing this education for free, right?
Yeah, it's all for free. I saw how much is a scholarship in the chat. Absolutely free. Everything is completely free.
Yeah. So, I think that you are ultimately the standard to go for. And from what I've seen so far, especially with... I've only seen PD's course so far, but there is a high standard of education, and I think that you are definitely on the right track.
Good.
So and honestly, when you guys when you said you wanted to partner with us, that was a great honor for us, because I enjoy seeing what you're doing. Stream sniping goes crazy. The only thing, I can just see you guys down there.
Hardly sniping.
Hardly sniping at this point. I paid the scholarship of 47 students in another. Yes, that was for. Were you the one who did that for the Intellectuals Guild?
Yep.
Crazy.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
One of the
Sorry, I shouldn't have done that.
One of the requirements we have towards institutes we work with is that institutes may only take payment based on the student's ability to pay. So if somebody can't actually pay, they should if they get the if they were to it would be to get the education for free. Do we have any? I want to see. Anyone in chat? Do you want to ask any questions for Dread that are related to the subject?
Yes, ask me questions. Ask me questions.
Ask him. He's the guy. He's the man of the hour.
I'm right here. I'm right here, guys.
Yeah.
Can someone with an elytra fly in there?
That is.
Yeah, I could do that. I'm already in here.
Do you have an elytra, Dread?
No.
Bandits, check this guy.
If I did, it definitely wouldn't be on me.
Yeah. How do you see the institute in 6 months? Yeah, where do you see this institute in 6 months?
In 6 months, I'd like to have had a couple of courses ticked over. I've done 1 or 2 year 2 courses, and so have Bobby, and so has PD6. We have maybe 1 or 2 new courses who have also had year 1 and year 2 sections done, and have expanded, maybe built another building somewhere else. We have hosted lectures. Stoney has attended a lecture. That's an important thing. That's a dream,
cool.
you know.
If only he were to watch these streams.
If only he were to watch the streams, exactly.
Oh my god!
So for Stoney to have been to a lecture and be engaged with it, that's
a big
awesome.
that's a big thing. Yeah.
That's a big thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you can put that in your
Fat
ads.
Rage of Fire has arrived at the gym and cannot lose any weight.
What?
No, nothing. No, nothing.
When I read reading these, it is nice to see that you have proper structured like courses. It is very nice.
Yeah.
A course I would like to see in the future would be like research methodology for stoneworks, because research on stoneworks will have to be done a bit differently than in real life. I think infra is kind of big on that, so infra, do your thing.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Um,
Come apply. Is infra applied? Let me check. Let me see.
So because the thing is, I think that
Infra
itself,
applied, yes.
I think that would, like, I think there are a few base courses that would be good for anyone to like do. Hey,
Yeah, to just attend.
jump out the window. Either that
this?
or go down the.
Oh.
Just-
Oh.
It's so hard to get up here. Yes, it is, because it's a giant tower.
Feel the wrath of Syaf.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Don't worry about it. All right. If I were to teach computational redstone, would I have to pay for the components?
Nope, we'd give you everything you need.
That's very nice.
I'd be happy to do that.
But what I was gonna say, I think never meet your heroes. I think it would be fun because some courses, like courses that are about methodology, research, writing, I think a lot of them are foundational to academics. So that is those are kind of courses I want to see in the future.
Yes.
I myself have been interested in doing one on writing since I'm a big writing boy of the guild. I don't write that much. I think I'm the most published, but that's just because I've been around for the longest. I think Infra's gonna beat me in like a month, the way he's going.
Yes.
Bro,
Infra's papers are very impressive.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I want to see him do the.
You have a cat.
Yeah, this is our little what do you say? She's our what do you call it?
Mascot.
Mascot. Yes. Who is
Yes,
Foxo
our
Sock?
mascot. Our mascot is
Who
the
is Foxo Socko?
Fox. I have no idea.
Um.
Foxo. Oh, Fox in a sock.
Oh.
Hey guys, we've identified some major faults with the server and its plugins. We'll need to take the server down for another 7 days. Says Rachel
Crazy.
Fire.
What I'm so. What would you suggest to these people who want? What is your biggest advice to people who want to do their own courses at the Trazc University?
You'd okay, there's two big things which I'd give you advice on doing. One, look into publishing a paper at the Philosophers Guild because it will help you a lot in the recruitment process and the selection process which we do as governors. And two, apply to be a researcher. The longer you're here and the more you're helping people, the more we see that you're active and you're engaged. It's the more likely that it'll be that we'll offer you a place as a professor.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I do think that's everything we have for today. You've been a lovely Dread. Really good at interviewing you. Lisa is very happy you're here too.
Yes.
But definitely everybody go check out the Trazc University if you haven't already. If you want to do research, you want to educate, they are kind of the go-to ones that I usually recommend for good reason, as you probably saw during this interview. And just if you want to learn, they already have free courses, and with your help, they can probably get way more courses that will be very interesting, very informative, and just high quality. So go check them out. If you want to be informed of whenever our streams go up, of course we do the announcements, but make sure to like and subscribe.
Subscribe and hit the bell.
Yeah, can we get a plug from you, Dread, about subscribing?
Plug.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll and hit the bell, turn on post notifications, or a massive tarantula will end up in your bed at 3 a.m. tonight. I mean it. I'll make sure of it.
Yeah. Dread he has his farm of tarantulas. Do you want to go down now? Vill du ner? Oh, okay.
Yes.
She's stuck in my shirt. But yes, thank you all for watching, and hit Dread up with all your femboy pics.
Yeah. Oh no. Don't do that. Don't do that, guys. No.
Thank you for watching. I'm gonna close the stream now.
Bye.